The humid air hung thick and heavy around Lena as she walked, each step echoing in the quiet of the dilapidated street. Buildings loomed, their brick faces scarred with graffiti and neglect, mirroring the ache in her own heart. She clutched a worn sketchbook to her chest, its pages filled with charcoal drawings, portraits of faces, landscapes of forgotten beauty, glimpses of a world she longed to see. Penny dreamed of being an artist, a storyteller with a pencil. But in this corner of the city, dreams were a luxury few could afford. Most days, she helped her grandmother, Mama Etta, sell homemade remedies at the market. The scent of herbs and spices, a comforting balm against the harsh realities surrounding them. Mama Etta was her anchor, a woman forged in the fires of adversity. Her face, a roadmap of wrinkles etched by time and hardship, held a quiet strength. She'd lost her husband, Lena's grandfather, years ago, a victim of senseless violence. But she never let bitterness consume her. Resilience, Lena, she always said, her voice raspy but firm. It's the root from which we grow. One day, a stranger appeared at the market. He was tall, with kind eyes and a camera slung over his shoulder. He introduced himself as David, a photojournalist documenting the lives of marginalized communities. He was drawn to Lena's sketches, recognizing the raw talent and the yearning etched into each line. David saw something in Lena that she hadn't yet fully grasped herself, a voice, a perspective that needed to be shared. He offered her an opportunity to assist him on a project documenting the history of their neighborhood, its triumphs and its tragedies. Lena hesitated. It meant stepping outside her comfort zone, facing the skepticism and judgment that had always shadowed her. Mama Etta, however, encouraged her. This is your chance, baby girl, she said, squeezing Lena's hand. Don't let fear hold you back. Working with David was a revelation. He taught her about composition, light, and how to capture the essence of a moment. He introduced her to the stories of their community, the unsung heroes who fought for justice, the artists who created beauty amidst the ruins, the activists who refused to be silenced. Lena began to see her neighborhood in a new light. It wasn't just a place of poverty and despair, it was a place of resilience, of love, of unwavering hope. She started incorporating these stories into her art, creating powerful portraits that resonated with honesty and empathy. However, their project didn't go unnoticed. A powerful developer, Mr. Harding, had plans to gentrify the neighborhood, erasing its history and displacing its residents. He saw Lena and David's project as a threat, a way to galvanize resistance. Mr. Harding's men started harassing them, vandalizing their equipment, spreading rumors to discredit them. Fear gnawed at Lena. She almost gave up, convinced that she couldn't fight such powerful forces. One evening, she found Mama Etta sitting on the porch, humming a gospel tune. What's troubling you, child? She asked, her eyes filled with understanding. Lena poured out her fears, her doubts, her sense of powerlessness. Mama Etta listened patiently, then took Lena's hand. They want you to be silent, she said softly. They want you to believe you have no power. But your art, Lena, it's a weapon. It's your voice. Don't let them take it away from you. Mama Etta shared stories of her own struggle, of the times she faced discrimination and injustice, but never surrendered. She reminded Lena of her heritage, of the strength and resilience that flowed through her veins. Inspired by Mamata's words, Lena refused to be silenced. She organized an art exhibition showcasing her portraits and the stories of her community. The exhibition became a rallying point, a testament to the neighborhood's enduring spirit. People from all walks of life came to see the exhibit. They were moved by the stories, by the raw emotion, and the unwavering hope that shone through Lena's art. The exhibition garnered media attention, putting pressure on Mr. Harding and his development plans. The fight was far from over, but Lena had found her voice. She had discovered the power of her art to inspire change, to challenge injustice, to uplift her community. She stood tall, her sketchbook in hand, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, knowing that she wasn't alone. She carried the strength of her ancestors, the wisdom of Mama Etta, and the unwavering belief in the power of her own voice. Lena finally understood that true transformation began from within, a blossoming of resilience nurtured by love and a refusal to be silenced. Her art became more than just drawings. They were beacons of hope, whispering promises of a future where every voice could be heard and every dream had the chance to take flight.